Hello everybody, LPGrodus here, and this is the weekly update for this week. Today's date is Tuesday, 19 August 2014. The 19th of August, I mean. And I actually had to re-record this weekly update because, well, I always thought that the volume came from where the camera comes from. Because, well, the volume have always been pretty low on weekly updates. And my Blue Snowball was unplugged. Turns out that my Blue Snowball is the one microphone and has been all this time. So the weekly update I previously recorded had absolutely no sound whatsoever. So, yay! Haha! So I pretty much have to redo this weekly update. Not that it's a big issue though, because I only talked for 12 minutes this time. Unlike the weekly update I did, which I had talked for, what was it, 26 minutes and it crashed. Without saving the complete thing, so I had to redo that. Yeah, it's not as terrible this time. So, previous week, been streaming quite a lot on hitbox.tv/Grodus. Yeah. I also streamed yesterday, another speedrun of Mega Man 9, although the runs I did went to hell. Had two good runs, pretty much, that I didn't screw up by either selecting the wrong Robot Master or doing another mistake. The first run, ruined by phone call. The last run that was good, so to speak, or at least doable, had a perfect time save on the Jewel Man stage. Well, I fucked up on Tornado Man stage pretty big, where I actually grew tired. I had streamed about for an hour with failed attempts there, so I decided to stream some Majora's Mask casually, which I have been streaming on Hitbox another time before. And if I do intend to stream casual Majora's Mask again, it's time to do the Great Bay, since I have 4 bottles, which means I can get all 4 eggs in the pirate base right away, or if it is 3, and if they're all 4 or 3 or whatever in the next area as well. So that will make it a lot easier for me than having to go back twice, which I don't want to do, because it's tedious. So I actually went and got 4 bottles this time around. Unlike the first time I played the game, where I pretty much only had 2 bottles, I think. 2 or 3 bottles, something like that. Anyhow, other than that, I uploaded VVV yesterday, or well, I uploaded it last Sunday technically, but the first episode went live yesterday, and by the time this weekly update goes up, it has been 2 episodes that have been uploaded. But anyhow, the series has started out pretty good, and I do believe that the rest of the series will go pretty good as well. Chrono Cross and Wind Waker's going fine. They started the last week as well as Sonic. Sonic was pretty good Let's Play overall, even though got quite a few comments explaining the same thing or telling me the same thing. But it's no big deal really. That happens sometimes, and can't really blame people either for it, technically. Since, well, it's more common that people don't read comments before they actually do post a comment, and for good reasons. So it's really no big issue that people told me the same thing over and over again. At least not at that low scale as it was. But yeah. And for other news, I have actually been looking for a job. Last week, or recently rather. And I did get an interview for that job, and then it's a contract agency which I applied to a job for. So went for an interview for that, and then I did a test for the company which I'm going to be rented out to, so to speak. And that test went pretty well. The first test I did as well as everybody else, and the test I did a lot better than everybody else apparently. Second test was something that you had to do several things at once, which, since I play a lot of video games, was not too difficult. Even though I'm pretty bad at games like Metal Slug, where you kind of have to keep an eye on pretty much everything at the same time. I'm somehow not very good at that. I have a very easy time overlooking one bullet, and that bullet always hit me. But either way, so yeah, tomorrow is some kind of informal meeting or something down at that company, so I will have to go on that, which is no big deal. It will be kind of fun seeing how the place looks and whatnot, and what it looks like. I do already know what it is for. It's for a support job, the phone support for a telemarketing company. Yeah, so I don't know, I think there are interviews after that, individual interviews during the next week, Thursday and Friday or something like that. So yeah, if I do get the job, I will actually have to pick up a new schedule. Or rather, I have to plan a schedule after my working schedule, which it will be fine. When the last time I was working, which was about 2 years from now, or it's almost 2 years from now. Yeah, it is almost 2 years from now. In November it will actually be 2 years exactly, if I don't get the job that I've been applied for now. But yeah, when I did have my previous job, I did record during set days, and I also edited them the same day, and I uploaded them the day after, and I could maintain a week ahead pretty much at that point for the main Let's Plays. So if I do get the job, it will be back to the good old days when I recorded the Chrono Trigger, but that's no big issue really. So I will have it planned out. I have Wind Waker and Chrono Cross ready for next week, recorded that is. Wind Waker, I think I will have to record about 20 episodes at maximum more, and then the entire series is done. From where I have recorded so far, I'm up at 59 episodes with both Chrono Cross and Wind Waker at this point. This week I don't have much time to record, sadly, because not really home during the days, and I'm going away this weekend to my friend's summer house, which I do most years during the summer. 1 year I didn't do that because, well, they were out in Australia at that point. But yeah, it will be fun going to the summer house. It's always fun. It was fun last year, so it's probably gonna be fun this year. It has been a lot of fun previous years as well, so yeah, definitely looking forward to that. So when it comes to VVV, I will announce the winner on Sunday after I come home, I think. It all depends. It all depends if I do get the job as well and whatnot, but we shall see, we shall see. It will be interesting to see at the very least. What else? Oh yeah, and with that, a lot of Let's Plays will slow down when it comes to recording and whatnot. So Pokemon will not really be affected, as I don't really record it all that much either way. Final Fantasy Tactics, I don't record that all that much either. I will try my best to start recording that again. So there's that. It won't be impossible. so that's good. The backlog last plays will go up as normal. Final Fantasy Wii Advance, the Dragon's Den, Luigi's Mansion. I still have to get 5 more people. I have written up a list, but I haven't contacted them about it. There's really no rush with Luigi's Mansion either. Not for me at the very least, so that's that. Streaming will also be scheduled. But that's a little bit easier to schedule around, even if I do have a job, considering that I can't stream when my mother and other people are home. Because I always stream when people are home, or streamed when people were home. And yeah, it's easier to actually plan out that, because I don't need absolute concentration when I stream. And I don't need it to be absolutely quiet when I stream. As I technically do need when I record my Let's Plays, because, well, I do put a little bit more effort in them, and I want them to be as good as I possibly can. Unlike streams, which is a lot more casual, really. Even if I do speedrun, streaming to me is a lot more casual. It's a thing you do for fun, interacting with your friends and other people that can't watch. So there's that. Of course, I still interact with my fan base when I do Let's Play and friends and whatnot. It's just that I usually make sure that a couple of comments arrive, and then I reply to them later on during the week, and so on and so on. As of recently, I've also started hoarding up a couple of episodes to watch, and then when I do edit my own videos, I watch videos from others at the same time. That's been working very good the past weeks, when I was behind about 500 mails. So you might have seen a lot of videos being liked on YouTube on Twitter from me. My girlfriend have also been streaming very recently. Her Hitbox is hitbox.tv/metroid. I do recommend checking her out. She's currently streaming Is Origin on hard mode at that. I've been noticing a few differences when I've been watching, at least in Blighted Blood, as well on the boss in Blighted Blood. But I think I've read that before, actually. And I've seen that boss on Nightmare, so I should have known from before, but must have forgotten or didn't really pay attention to it. So there's that. But yeah, I do recommend checking her out on Hitbox as well. What else? Yeah, hopefully I do get the job. It would be fun that way. Or it would be fun to actually start working again. I do look forward to that, since it has been almost 2 years since I last worked. And working equals to money, money equals to fun. Even though you can have fun without money, but there's something you can't have fun without money. Sadly, but money is not the most important things in life, but it plays a role, I suppose. And well, I do plan on getting my own apartment, so yeah, I kinda need money for that. Apartments doesn't pay for himself after all, sadly. So yeah, kinda need a job for that as well. And need to save up a couple of thousands, I mean. So yeah. But looking forward to that. The day I get a new job, I mean. So hopefully I do get the job I have applied for. But if not, then I will just apply for another job. It's as simple as that. Other than that, well, I think that's pretty much it, actually. I can't think of anything else to say. Now, of course, this weekly update was a bit longer than the previous one. That's fine, though. But anyhow, this has been LPGrodus. Thank you very much for watching, stay fro everyone, and I hope to see you next week and on my Let's Play, so see you then hopefully. See ya! Take care everybody!